So commonly what we do, there are two types of blood grouping for us, which we commonly do in the labs. There are around 30 types of blood groups, but here we are studying the ABO blood group and Rh blood group. So first of all, what is the apparatus required for this experiment? We have to use these things, clean glass slides, and also you can use some test tubes. Then we will use antiserum A, antiserum B, and antiserum D, that is anti-Rh. Then sterile lancet, capillary tube or dropper, normal saline, and applicator sticks, which are used for mixing, which you can see it later. Now, what is the principle of this blood grouping? So, it is a test based on antigen and antibody reaction. So, antigen is present over the surface of the RBCs, and antibody we are just giving from these tubes. There are some different types of bottles which will be having these different types of antibodies. So, we are artificially providing these antibodies for the reaction. So, again, RBC surface will contain antigens, which are also called as agglutinogens, which react with specific agglutinins. That means that every antigen will not react with every antibody. There has to be specific antibody for every specific antigen. There will be visible agglutination, which indicates positive reaction. If there is agglutination on mixing of the two, that means the reaction is occurring, and the reaction is called agglutination reaction. No agglutination indicates absence of corresponding antigen. So again, the difference, what is agglutinogen and what is agglutinins. Agglutinogens are antigens present over the surface of RBCs such as A and B, and agglutinogens, they are the antigens present on RBC surface, and agglutinins, they are the antibodies which are present in plasma. Usually they are present in plasma, but here we are providing it artificially. This is a table which shows that which of the antigens will get reacted with the specific antibodies. So if the blood group is A, and antibody, then the antibody in plasma will be anti-B, and these people can receive from blood group A and blood group O. And similarly, others are given here, like blood group B can receive blood from B and O, and AB can receive from all four, AB and O, and O can only receive from O. And there is also a factor called Rh factor, we will discuss later. And this is the visible result of the test, which you will be seeing whenever you perform the test. Like when we will add these antibodies or agglutinins with the blood group O, then there will be no reaction like this. Then with blood group A, there will be clumping with anti-A and anti-B. Then so on, you can see all these things which are given here. There will be clump formations, which will prove that there is some reaction going on in between the antigen and the antibody. Then one thing is Landsteiner law, which may be asked in your exam. So if an antigen is present on the surface of an RBC, the corresponding antibody will be absent in the blood or in the plasma. Suppose someone is having a blood group A, so anti-A antibody will not be present in his blood, and vice versa. Like if someone is having anti-B, then obviously someone is having B blood group, then anti-B will not be present in the plasma, and so on. And there is one exception to this Rh system, because there is no normally present anti-Rh in the blood group. It is formed later on exposure. So these are the steps by which we can do the blood group testing of the experiment. First of all, you will take two clean glass slides and mark A and B in one side on each side, and D and control in each side of another slide. So we will take two glass slides. I will show you after this theory part. I'll show you. We will take two glass slides. In the paper only, we can write in one side A and one side B. In another, we will write NTD and in one there will be control. Control means there will be addition of normal saline on only the blood group, only the blood. That is called control. So first of all, we will place one drop of anti-A, anti-B and anti-D sera in the respective places. Then we will mix one drop of diluted patient blood to each of these anti-sera. Diluted means, first of all, you dilute the blood with normal saline. If you put concentrated blood, that may show a negative result. That will show a false result. Then we will mix with the separate applicator sticks. Mix means once you have used one part of a stick, you cannot contaminate it with the blood drop. Otherwise, there will be false positive result. Then observe for agglutination within 2 minutes. Now, what is this control? Control means I have told you that we will take one drop of blood and we will mix normal saline with it. And along with that, we will not mix anything else. That is called the control. We will use the control because it helps in detection of false positive or false negative results or reactions. It identifies autoagglutination, means if you are also not adding any kind of agglutinin or antibody, then if there is any blood clumping happening, then that will be called autoagglutination. And it ensures validity and reliability of the results. Now, what is a false positive reaction? What is a false negative reaction and how can it occur? False positive reaction can occur due to the use of anti-sera contaminated with bacterial growth or infection of RBCs, suspension by bacteria. Means if there is any bacterial growth or any fungal growth inside the anti-sera, or if there is any bacterial infection in the blood, then that may cause a false positive result. And false negative can occur if the anti-sera is not potent, means it is not actually working. If it is stored in such a way that it is lost its function, that is a negative result. It is a false negative reaction. Now, what is the importance of blood grouping? So, blood grouping is used in day-to-day life, in the practical life, for these reasons. First of all is during blood transfusion. Because whenever you are giving blood to any person, you cannot just give any blood to any person. There will be reaction. There will be hypersensitivity reaction. So for that, you have to first take up the donor's blood and you have to check the blood. What is the group of the blood? So that is used in blood transfusion. In pregnancy, there is a term called Rh incompatibility. For that also, we will need the use of blood grouping. Then we can investigate a case of paternity dispute. And there are other medical legal values. Means medical legal use of this blood grouping. Now, what should be the precautions whenever you are doing this experiment? First of all, the slides should be thoroughly cleaned with soap and water. The slides have to be cleaned. Otherwise, if there is any contaminant, that may show a false result. The slide should be leveled beforehand after placing the anti-sera A, B and Rh and isotonic saline. So whenever you are giving the slides, you have to take a note of all these things, which where you are putting the anti-A, anti-B and in which slide there is the anti-sera Rh and where is the normal saline. Otherwise you will mix things up. There should not be any mixing of the 4 drops paste on the slide. Means whenever there are 4 drops, you cannot mix them, otherwise there will be contamination. The slide should be examined for agglutination before the solution dries up. Once the solution dries up, we cannot use it for any further experiment because it is already dried, so there will be no agglutination in it. Confirm the findings under the low power of the microscope. Now you have to confirm these findings under 40x. Then undiluted blood should never be mixed with the anti-sera directly, which I have told you that we have to first dilute the blood by mixing with normal saline. Otherwise, there will be false positive results. Okay, thank you. Put 1 drop of normal saline in it. Normal saline then I say, so that the blood does not dry up. normal saline देके after that you can mix the normal saline in the blood. After that you will put all this anti-sera, mix the antibodies, anti-A, then anti-B, and anti-D. And in the control, we will not mix anything else. After that, we will wait for around 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Within 1 to 2 minutes, there will be agglutination reaction, or you can see there is clump formation. Means I have shown you a picture, na? There are dot like things. So this clump formation will be there. So if there is clump formation, means the specific clump formation will tell you about the blood group. Means if there is clump formation in NTA, then what is the blood group? कैसे भी होगा? NTA में होगा तो NTA मतलब क्या है? NTA it is acting against blood group A, तो obviously A ही होगा, B में क्या होगा? कैसे B होगा? NT नहीं, that is different. That was Landsteiner law means you are confusing this thing about Landsteiner law means you are having antigen A in your blood, then you will don't not have antibody A in your blood. That is a different thing. Here, but your blood will react होगा या फिर A positive, B positive वैसा भी हो सकता है. Means RH against RH अगर काम करते हैं. So first you take your finger and then show. No. We are not measuring ना the blood. Just checking the blood group. यहाँ पर एक ड्रॉप, यहाँ पर एक ड्रॉप, चार ड्रॉप. एडिक्वेट देना है, ऐसा नहीं है एकदम जस्ट नीडल के टिप जैसा लगा, थोड़ा सब ब्लड चाहिए. प्रेस करके निकालना है. दूसरा भी तो कर सकते हो ना प्रेस. इतना एज पे नहीं, इतना एज पे नहीं. Like this, another 2 drops. You can put this here further also. Near the center. सबको दिख रहा है क्या प्रॉब्लम? दिख हाँ. Then we will add 1 drop of normal saline. क्या हो गया भाई? saline क्यों दे रहे हैं हम लोग? इसके बाद क्या करेंगे? And during your experiment you will be provided with two sticks like this. तो यहाँ पर तो जरूरत नहीं है, इससे भी कर सकते हैं. ग्रुप क्या है तुम्हारा? And for one controlled thing, you can take the slide and rock it like this. Rock it gently. मतलब ऐसे नहीं, जोर से नहीं करना, धीरे धीरे करना है. There is some clumping. There is some clumping in this. In this person. दिख रहा है clumping? इसमें आएगा. बाकियों में नहीं है. So this one was NTD and this one is control. तो कंट्रोल को स्प्रेड करना चाहिए था. Ideally it should have been mixed. मिक्स नहीं किया. But ideally you should mix it with the blood. यहाँ पर देखो, there is मतलब जो भी है बार बार ये मतलब if you are rocking it ना वो हिल जा रहा है बार बार. But clumping के केस में If it has formed once, it will not move. So the group is क्या है? कैसे समझ में O बदलिए होगा? O कैसे होगा? First of all, how will you determine O?
A B तो
A और B में
There is no clumping in A and B. It's O होगा. अगर O में भी नहीं है clumping तो
मतलब RX
क्या होगा?
और नहीं
In all of